Hi there, welcome to another video. Today I thought I'd paint the view of my studio window using the Zorn Palette, which is a Cadmium Red, Yellow Ochre, Ivory Black and a Titanium White in oils. And today for an experiment I'm using this sheet of newsprint paper, which is what they used to print newspapers on. And this would be quite a fun experiment, painting the view out of the window, which I did many times over the last year or two, and just thought it'd be quite a good fun experiment with this oils on this newsprint paper. So yeah, see how we get on. Let's get some sky colouring. Using walnut oil today for a change. That's quite nice in the sky there. Mix up a bit of Ivory Black with the Cad Red there. Let's get this hill in place. So that is St Agnes Beacon at the back there. I'm just placing in now. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to thicken that paint up a little bit, see how that goes on to this newsprint. So this is like some ploughed fields here, which can't run across to about there. This is the thing, we can't really make very good greens with this palette. So in here, it's Ivory Black and Yellow Ochre. There's a few hints of fields up there as well. It's going to be quite interesting to see if see if I can blend wet into it like I normally do. With a nice darkish green where this tree line is. And that runs right up like that across to there. Here we've got the A30 road that runs across there, which if you come to Cornwall you would have, and headed west past Redruth, you would have travelled on it. Just put a bit of oil with that paint in here. That goes on quite nicely, sits on the surface quite well. This is quite a nice surface, quite like it so far. Let's get that dark green back again. Ivory Black, Yellow Ochre. Put an area like that to there. And then in that bit is the that big tree. That's quite dark, and there's a dark area there. And another one just there. We've got a tree which isn't too dark here. There's an area of trees then that run up like this. So we're never going to get the same colour with this palette. We're just looking for approximations, you see. So that's, here is the, what I call the lollipop tree. I've just made that slightly bigger than it is. So this is like plein air painting, but inside. You've got the window wide open. And I mean wide open. On the top floor of the building. So you've got, so I'm basically I'm in the open air, but I'm not, if that makes sense. I'm in the studio. Let's get this in. So these green tones in there are quite similar. That crop pops up there. And you've got these tree lines about here then, a bit higher up. It goes into shadows. And this comes up like this. Quite like the way this paper's behaving. I do like this. This will be something I'll be definitely trying again. So this sort of drops along here now. Big tree here, so we've got a lot of green in there. Let's put a bit of neat oil on there, see what that does. So we've got to try and find some of these different types of greens in here, which is going to be difficult with this palette, but we can have a go. This runs across another conifer there, and there's a building in there, school building. And here, let's add a bit of red into that, so get a different type of green. This is a different type of tree you see in here. It goes up to about here, right up to there, and drops across something like that, and then there's another one goes up just about there. Now we just have to make it slightly greener. That's working alright. That sort of drops down. Here's the school playing field. So that's all in there. Something like that. Same with that one. There's a really bright tree over there. Not sure I'm going to depict that one because I can't get anywhere near that brightness of green. So I'm just going to try something else just in there. Got a round sort of shaped tree. Try a bit of yellow ochre in here. Give a slight lift in there. Give a highlight at the back. This is a nice, very dark tree here. Not too worried about the accuracy of the placement of these. I just want to get them really just messing about with this paper. So let's just try and get that in place. I'm going to stand back and have a little look at what we've got. The ivory black and the white looks quite blue on that paper. The paper's slightly yellowish. I've got a yellowish sort of tint to it, yellowy grey. That area of reds for the fields, the ploughed fields that you can see over there. St Agnes Beacon, and I made like a violet colour there and streaked a few of the yellow ochre with the ivory black and white to make some sort of greens. And that's what we're building up at the moment. I actually quite like this paper. Really good for sketching on. Good fun so far. We're like it's painting for about 14 minutes so far. Very absorbent surface. This is really quite nice for layering up quickly with oils. Just get something in here. very light coloured houses in here. It's probably the lightest part of the painting I can see, I think, in there. And we've got some more of those up here as well. Get some of the greys over here. This is the school building over there. Some of those greys, they look quite blue now, you see. There's a bit of greyness in here. There's another building up there. We put some, and we just add a bit of red into that ivory black grey. I want here a hint of the road. This is the road that leads up to the A30. This is the A30. You can just see a little hint of some concrete through there. A couple of road signs and things. In here, there's you can see a building through there. And in there as well. So when I used to paint this view, I never used to quite come over this far. I used to concentrate more that side. So this is quite nice to include some of this in here. A bit lighter there. I'll sort of drag this across, sort of scumble it a little bit. Nice violet-y colour in some of these rooftops, that'd be nice. So up here, all of these reds. There's like a row of houses there, rooftops. Just hinting at them. Some of these fields, there's a bit of red in them. It's probably not quite strong enough now. Where the grass has sort of, if I've not had much rain, the grass has gone a bit funny colour. It's got worn out a bit. I think it's almost like there's a pinkness to it there as well, along the edge. Right, so this is where we're at, 25 minutes in, and we've placed in, remember this is just with cadmium red, yellow ochre and ivory black and white. This is quite amazing what you can do with just those three colours and white. This is on newsprint paper, very absorbent and really brilliant for oil sketching, as I found out today. So yeah, just a few more things to do and we'll call that a day, while the cricketers get on and do their job. Pale green field runs across there, and that's nice because that leads the eye up into the top of the beacon, you see. And surrounding that we've got some of the fields, hedgerows and things. We don't want to be putting too many details in there. Right, let's get some of those tree trunks put in, and I'll mix up like a mauvey red for those ones. There's some areas in here that need to be strengthened a little bit. Now this runs down through there, some of these branches and things, and it comes out right down there. It's got like a silvery grey to some of these branches, and you can see a lot more of these branches in this one. And you can add a bit of that into there as well, I think. Now, just got to put these rugby posts in. Now, as I've put those like that, I need to just bring this down a fraction now so it matches the base of that. Matches with that then. Just put a little bit of red in there, so a bit redder, and a couple of those areas. That's what we got in the end. That's what we got. We didn't do any more on the sky. I left it as it was because it's quite bright in that area just above the darker clouds are sort of up here, more up there, so I didn't add any of those into that. And that's put the rugby posts in there, drop this line down to match the edge of the field, so you can see like there's a an area there, sort of this area running across there. So yeah, there we are, 20th of August, and it is actually I'm going to put the time down, it's 3 p.m. So put that in here. So 3 p.m. 20th of August, my view from my studio window towards St Agnes Beacon, which is up there in the Zorn Palette. There we go. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.